Excitement for Killer Klowns from Outer Space the game is going to continue to rise because this is the year that we are supposed to get more information from IllFonic about Killer Klowns. And we have been seeing activity on Twitter, and they did some changes to the landing page for the game. It's been a long road to see movement on this game, so let's talk about why you should be excited for what Killer Klowns from Outer Space have to offer to the asymmetrical horror game world. Welcome to Mr. Unleashed World. The big attraction for the game would be the idea that it's developed after a movie that people enjoy, and also that it will be a 3v7 asymmetrical horror game. If you have played or been following Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game, it has shown that it is possible to have more than one killer on the same map. TCM is still going fairly good, and Killer Klowns decided to push the envelope and do a 3v7 on one side and 7 survivors being on the other. The one good thing about playing the citizen of Crescent Cove in this game is that once you die, you can respawn again on the same map with a different human class. But the clowns have powers that can elevate the game experience and make them more dangerous. With the abilities that are available to the clowns, playing the victim could be a challenge and may require more stealth than what's required in TCM. One of the things that would be interesting is if the game will be cross-platform. TCM had crossplay, but PS4 can only play with PS4 users and Xbox One can only play with Xbox One people. So I guess you can say it was semi-crossplay. In my opinion, it was due to a quality issue, and they didn't want the game experience to be affected by that, which could be the direction that IllFonic may go with Killer Klowns from Outer Space the game. Last year, Good Shepherd stepped away from developing the game and IllFonic took up the challenge, which was a big deal in my opinion and probably was a better choice for the game entirely. Let me tell you why. Number one, IllFonic is no stranger to asymmetrical horror games and have more experience than Good Shepherd did. IllFonic also developed Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, that was named Most Improved Game by Shaq News. And if you Google the game, it has a pretty decent review rating. Now, Shaq News been around since 1996 covering video games, so they are not just a pop-up gaming review company. Being acknowledged for improving game quality is a big accomplishment, so having them work on Killer Klowns from Outer Space the game is huge because there is a good chance that they will do their best to keep improving the game experience entirely post-launch. They also developed Predator Hunting Ground, which I hear people talk about every once in a while, and Friday the 13th, which was a decent game as well. If you want to keep up with news for Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the game, then remember to hit that subscribe button. Live service games are on the rise, and more developers are asking for money in exchange to purchase cosmetics and new character skins for the game. Even though the base game can still be playable, the extra content added to the game make the game more dynamic, but at a price. These are ways for developers to make money to support the game though. Well, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, the game is taking a different approach, and microtransactions will not be a part of this game at all. IllFonic has expressed how anything new to the game post-launch will be available to the gamer right away. I am also aware how they wrote it, and they pretty much just said cosmetics. So I'm wondering if characters will be involved with DLC content because there's so many characters they can add. But we'll find out more about this as the year unfolds and the game release approaches. This year is the year for the game. I am kind of tired of the Twitter posts, honestly. No offense to the people who's posting it, but now it's time to take the gloves off and I will be here to cover it. Welcome to Mr. Unleashed World.